The Stafford Speedway weekly highlights are presented by GAF Roofing.
Off turn 4 they come. Sammy Anderson will take the green flag and lead them into turn 1 for the first time. Brewer in second, Mitford and Charland in row 2. Alex Pearl and Amanda West out of shape further back, and some other cars stack up in turn 2. Tyler Chapman, the point leader, one of them in the 41 car.
Ron Mitford with the number 76 car. Mitford dives to the inside. Sammy Anderson in the outside lane. White car versus black. Bottom of turn number 3 with 2 laps about to go into the record books. Different leader in each lap. Here comes Ron Mitford to take over the lead.
Oh, Bob Charland became hooked with Vians here on the front straightaway. Both were heading toward the infield, but they're okay. Just in front of Amanda West and Chris Matthews. Battle for the lead in turn number 3. Sammy Anderson in the outside lane. Mitford to the bottom, and it's going to be Mitford by a half a car length at the start-finish line out front.
Meanwhile, Nicholas Hovey comes from the mid-pack of cars. Hovey now moves into the 3rd spot, clicking off the quickest lap in 3. He is the fastest car on the racetrack, but out in front, Ron Mitford continues to dig in hard, but Sammy Anderson is definitely an opponent that can run the outside. She's not afraid of speed, and Sammy Anderson takes back the lead. Nicholas Hovey becomes the 2nd place car. Meanwhile, Hovey is all over a back bumper down in turn 1.
Looking inside and out in turn number 1. Trying to build a run is Nicholas Hovey off of turn number 2 as Austin Goff is slow here on the front stretch. Here comes Hovey inside of Sammy Anderson for the race lead. 8 laps to go, and at the line, it's Anderson by a half car length.
Sammy Anderson looking for that first and important victory here at Stafford. She continues to run the outside, off the turn, side by side, wheel to wheel. Hovey to the inside, Sammy Anderson to the outside. Here comes Pearl, back off turn number 4. Lead change, Nicholas Hovey, but will it stick?
But not by much, less than 1/100th of a second between the top 2 at the line. It's going to be Hovey taking the race lead off of turn 2. Door remains open for Alex Pearl. Car 7 trying to take the 2nd spot away from the former race leader, Sammy Anderson, who remains strong topside. As the point leader mired back in traffic, Tyler Chapman is 16th. Here is Alex Pearl to the inside of the racetrack, going to the head of the class off of turn number 4, maybe with Hovey to the outside.
Lap traffic just in front of the leader. Down low to the bottom of the racetrack, caution is out. Car number 99 will go spinning, and that is Mark Massario. The green flag is out. Pearl to the advantage.
No trouble, front straightaway, a couple of cars stack up. And they're not done yet. Kalogiannis, one of them in car 42. Parolo also involved in the 72, and one other car against the outside wall, having a tough time identifying maybe Tyler Alkis in the 89 car. Looks like some left front damage.
Megan Fuller aligned herself perfectly, but then she had to back out of it a bit. Here comes Sammy Anderson. White flag is out, 1 lap to go.
And here comes Pearl peeking to the inside of Hovey. Hovey goes to the inside of the racetrack, upsets both of the cars, and here comes Anderson trying to get it wound up topside. Fuller back to the bottom, heading to the checkered flag, Nicholas Hovey and Alex Pearl.
Hovey continues to hold on. Pearl runs in his tire tracks. Nicholas Hovey will take down the win. Alexander Pearl to finish in 2nd. Megan Fuller to finish in 3rd. That will make our starting lineup of 22 cars for the Street Stock feature event.
20 laps of distance. Cody already out of shape on the front row, allows Marvin Minkler to break away at the point as they go to turn 1 for the first of 20 circuits. Minkler still in search of that first win. Could come here tonight with Sean Petlock in 2nd.
Let's go back to the 4th position now. Petlock is there with Bert Ouellette.
Well, trouble, and Haidar goes around, a little bit of contact with Downey as they really stacked up mid-pack. And let's see if Haidar is able to continue. Caution comes out.
Re-racking the field. And Minkler tries to get away like he did on the initial start. but he is hunted down now by Jason Raymond. Raymond, the green car on the inside, sticks it to the bottom. Here comes Tyler Trott, not far behind him. And we've got second leader of the event, Jason Raymond, at the front of the class. But leader of the pack still remains Raymond. Tyler Trott still in second.
Oh, trouble. Jeff Aslan goes around in turn 2, and Jason Lafayette also involved in the 21.
Bertoulette has got a mirror full of Travis Hydar. Black flag to the cars off the pace. Lead pack of cars comes up on traffic. Bid for the lead. Tyler Trott is there to the bottom. Will the lap car become a pick? 3 wide and up the hill. Ouellette moves into second. And that bounces Jason Raymond back to 4th.
It'll be 3 to go at the line.
No question about it. Less than a mile and a half remains in this event. Tyler Trott, the front runner in the points. We've got a car spinning once the leader. Jason Raymond goes spinning like a top. Caution flag is out.
And Hydar's been strong inside lane, outside lane, doesn't matter for car number 11, and will move to the front of the field by the time they get to the back straightaway.
Here he comes off turn number 4. 9th victory. Here he is to the stripe. Travis Hydar from the back of the pack to the front. Tyler Trott, great run to finish in second, to command some points for the point lead. Bertoulette to finish in 3rd.
Green flag is up, 20 laps. We are underway, and it's going to be Connor Jensick to lead the field into turn number 1 for the first time here in our limited late model feature event.
Good move, gets out in front really early, but there's already a side-by-side bid, and it's 2 of the strong competitors.
Just 1 car length back, then it's going to be Matt Winter and Kyle Terrio, 3rd and 4th as the race for the lead is on up the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway, looking for lead change number 1. Dive bombs to the inside. Matt Clement with a heavy right foot. He takes over the lead. Trouble now. We've got one up, and it looks like R.J. Serdell makes contact, the back of the car, into the safer barrier, and it looks like what happened there is the left rear tire went down.
Paradise finds himself to the inside of Kevin Cormier, who's backsliding a bit in car 14, and here comes Lavoie in the red number 6.
All of a sudden, the 14 car was literally sideways coming off turn 2. Kevin Cormier goes spinning like a top, 360 spin, down in turn 3 underneath the Napa billboard.
Out of the top 5, Gary Patnode will spin further back, and a couple of other cars spin to avoid. And Shelby Swan nearly becomes collected with Trinity Provost. Also, this Clement car, the 18, went around. Scott.
And Patnode is able to drive away. Swan thought she had enough room for the opening, thought twice of it. And guess what? Clement is in command, but he doesn't look as racy as all of a sudden the 23 of Devin Jensick moves in underneath Clement. Off the turn, we've got another brand new leader with 4 laps remaining. 2 miles left in the competition. Here comes Matt Winter. Winter to the inside. Clement trying to follow him through as Devin Jensick stuck in the top lane, and here comes Matt Clement.
Going from 3rd to maybe 1st by the time they get to turn number 1 for Matt Clement. Moved around former leader Devin Jensick, who now gets turned in turn 2. The 23 will spin to the inside after contact from Paradise. Everybody goes to the outside to avoid.
Clement's got him wheeled in. They come off the turn, down to the line. Win number 2 for Matt Winter. Matt Clement to finish in 2nd. Rich Hammond for 3rd. Double greens are flying in the air. And it is Chris Buffoni out in front, but already on the move. On the inside, marching forward, is Tom Fern.
Buffoni slides up the racetrack. Gray peeking to the inside, but can't make it stick. Now he does here on the front straightaway into turn 1.
No question about it. Gray dives to the bottom. Buffoni continues to dig in the outside lane. But here comes Chris Myers. Buffoni drops back to 3. Butler is coming up the food chain with the number 4 car.
Oh, and Kevin Gambacorta goes around, and a hard hit for Bobby Sturck to the outside wall, and the car goes aflame.
Off turn number 4.
Red flag is out, and Bobby Sturck is climbing out of that number 9 car.
And he is out, and the fans, Gambacorta fires that car up and pulls away.
One of the biggest impacts we have seen in quite some time here for the late models. A huge hit off turn 4, and then the fireball. But the good news is he has climbed out.
Off turn number 4, Adam Gray gets the checker. He will take down the win. Chris Myers in for second. Andrew Duran in a zone of his own for third. Off turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, at the edge of their seats, anticipating the start, and they are off. Bottom of turn number 1. Kopech digging in on the bottom to the outside. Here comes Tyler Hines down the back straightaway. 2 by 2, they look like they're looking for the start. Kyle, we're under green here at Stafford.
Here they come off of turn 4 to complete lap number 1. Kopech with the advantage on the inside. Hines goes to the outside lane. Everybody stacked up in rows of 2 except at the front. Top 5 cars go single file for now. Jarvis getting out of line, and now Chapman out of shape on the back straightaway in car 14. Saves the car through the grass, pulls to the pit lane. Well, thought about pulling to the pit lane, back out on the speedway, but drops to the tail end of the field is the race leader of Kopech, already in turn number 2 and finding pressure from Andrew Moeller.
Andrew Moeller pulled up to the outside, dives down to the inside. Leader number 2, 4 laps in. It'll be 5 when they cross the stripe. And this time by, still Dylan Kopech. Moeller takes it over. Directly behind him, here comes Marcello Rufano. But Dylan Kopech doesn't give up. Down to the bottom of turn number 4, and we're not sure it is the Prucker machine as the caution flag comes out, as car number 23, Wesley Prucker, will bring out the caution. Marcello on the outside. Make it 5. Make it 8 cars. Trouble now. 1 car gets crossed up. Everybody scrambles.
The car that got crossed up, Tyler Hines, kept his foot in it and kept it to the inside of the racetrack. Everybody else collected in the pile up
to speed. And Moeller is the point, but look at Michael Christopher Jr.
Time to go in turn number 3 for Mike Christopher Jr. Found himself toward the front of the field on the restart, and here he comes challenging for the top spot on Andrew Moeller to complete another lap, with Jonathan Pulio cutting from the outside lane to the inside in car 7 in third. They are side by side for the top spot.
Down the back straightaway, Moeller by inches. Meanwhile, Michael Christopher digs hard on the bottom. Here comes Todd Owen on the outside, further back. Brand new leader emerges. It is Michael Christopher Jr. in command. Moeller has to settle back into second. Jonathan Pulio to third. Here comes Todd Owen off turn number 4. 3 wins. Michael Christopher Jr. takes down the win. Keith Rocco, great run for second. Andrew Moeller, good consistent run to finish in the 3rd spot.
20 laps the distance. Here they come off of turn number 4. Green flag is up, and Matt Brewer will set the pace into turn number 1 for the 2nd time tonight for the SK Lights. Casey Vogt to the outside, trying to take the race lead away. Bloxham is there in 3rd. Ron Midford, and Bean's out of shape, going to stack the outside lane up just a bit. Amanda West having to thread the needle further back 3 wide with Alex Pearl to her inside.
And now moving in, Casey Vogt. Up the hill goes Matt Brewer. And here comes Chris Matthews.
Winningest driver in the division, looking to add to that tally here tonight. Goes to the inside of the racetrack in turn 1. New race leader by the time they get to the back straightaway. Chris Matthews to the point, coming to 5 to go.
You're riding with car number 29 as he comes off turn number 4. Back to the stripe he'll come. Chris Matthews has done it to take down the win.